Any freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?
This is Secret Service Serm. Let's get it up. Oh, yeah. Come on into the feed. We are getting it going. Welcome to Samson's World, where court comedy, culture, and your world collide. We have a very, very exciting show here today. Happy MLK Day, Martin Luther King Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Hope you guys are doing good. We're going to be breaking down several facts about MLK today. We're going to be exposing some of the truth. And yes, it is true. There is blood in the snow of Minneapolis. As you guys know, Renee Good. Some people are saying she was trying to run over a police officer. Other people who have eyes and clearly saw the video are saying the opposite. All right. We're not, I mean, you can clearly see in the video, she's turning her car to back up and then turning to the right to go. And then the shots came. And there's no reason in America that police, well, these aren't police, but ICE can't be trained. But the problem is, you know, you have like Enrique Tarrio, leader of the Proud Boys, is now listed as ICE. You know, everybody has said, man, ICE, you know, the Proud Boys have gone real quiet. What happened to all those guys? Well, what happened to all those guys is they joined ICE. They got jobs. They got jobs. They got pardoned and they got jobs. Again, welcome to Samson's World. If you guys are just coming into the feed, we are broadcasting live to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and the Gram, bitches. We are keeping it good. Let's get right to it. Hey, Silky Sweet, how are you? Did I see the emails you sent? Let me check those out right now. I'm sure I've done. Yes. Hang on a second. I didn't see this. Okay. Yep. Okay, great. Didn't respond to that email. I need to do it. This is a Facebook link you sent me. Who is this? Christy Gnome is a bird-legged hoe. Yeah, I've heard that song. Christy Gnome is a bird-legged hoe. It's a pretty funny song. Have you guys heard that one? Let me see what else you sent me, Crystal. Come on into the feed, guys. This is Samson's World, where court comedy and culture collide. Dang, I gotta do some auditions today too. Let me check those out. This is Monday. Happy MLK Day to everyone. I hope you guys are taking the day off, celebrating it, thinking about it, thinking about what an amazing man he was and what he sacrificed for everybody. Okay, I got a lot of auditions to do. Oh, Lord. January 20th. Okay, I have some time on that. So, guys, Silky Sweet, Me Not Good had a bad seizure episode. I call them in the middle of the night. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, my gosh. Oh, the other was the amount of the GoFundMe for that ICE killer. Yeah, I think Jonathan Ross has raised almost $1 million. And then did you hear this? Instead of them investigating Jonathan Ross, which they should, and by the way, he trains people, so that's scary. They're going after Renee Nicole Good's wife. Why? And they've shown the most they could find on Renee Nicole Good is that within their kids' elementary school, she was on some like PTA board or something like that, and they were putting out messages about ICE, letting the community know. That's like the most they've tied her to. They're trying to act like these two were extremists and all that to fit their narrative so they can kill a United States citizen. That's the facts on the ground. And everybody in Minneapolis, that's all they're saying is that ICE is creating this chaos. If you pulled ICE out of the city, the fake ICE, like all the real ICE is cool. You know, the stuff that water freezes, creates ice, you know, the ponds and everything in Minnesota, Lake Minnetonka, Orono. The ice fishing is great in Minnesota, but they need to pull them out right now and stop all this. Why do you think people are protesting? Because you're killing people. What about this? Did you see they dragged an elderly man out of his home? He had no prior criminal records, nothing.
Freedom of assembly.
No, that's Martin. That's ML Kazers. Yeah, this one. Look at what they did to this old man. Look at this. These are the criminals that we're pulling out. Oh yeah, thank God they got this guy. Yep. By the way, they pointed a gun at his daughter-in-law's head, went in there, drove him around in their car for an hour, found out he had no criminal records, nothing, is a United States citizen. This is disgusting.
How much of a fucking asshole can you be?
And no clothes. Police get you dressed. What is this? It is freezing cold in Minnesota. Yep. It's because these Proud Boys are loving this, led by Stephen Miller, led by Tom Homan, led by Air Trumpy, led by Speaker Grinder Mike Johnson. They love it. It's so sad. It is so sad what they're doing. And look at weaker Speaker Mike Johnson, who, don't claim to be for the Lord, Speaker Johnson, anymore, dude, because it's disgusting. Because it's very obvious if Jesus was actually here at a protest, you guys would arrest him and probably beat him and shoot him. They shot a protester in the eye, this 21-year-old kid. He is now blind in his eye. It's just unnecessary.
If you see the tape and you look into the details of that, that unarmed civilian weaponized a motor vehicle.
Weaponized a motor vehicle, and then they want people to, like, you see Caroline KK Levitt, when she's like, oh, so I get it, you're a left reporter, because I already know that your narrative is like, this is the narrative. Mike Johnson, I can't stand this dude's fucking face and his hair.
Tried to run over an officer who serves in the Immigration, Customs, and Enforcement Agency of the country. And he made a split-second decision, and it looks to me, while we await the final details of the investigation, it looks to me.
Yeah, why don't you await the details of final investigation, and why don't you open up your eyes, take those stupid glasses off, okay? Get out of your Grindr account, Speaker.
To have been an act of self-defense, he was defending himself.
But, Mr. Speaker, we've all seen that tape. When it comes to an unarmed civilian, was it really the appropriate moral response for her to be shot almost at point blank?
It's easy for journalists and politicians to.
Oh, it's easy for journalists and politicians. He is so. I bet you his feet are dangling from the chair he's sitting in.
To make moral judgments about this. Law
What's
enforcement
your
officers
moral
are on the
judgment?
front. Law enforcement officers are on the front line. They make split decisions. When a car is coming at an officer.
Do you notice how you can always tell when Mike Johnson is lying because he cannot look at her? Look at how he knows it's bullshit. And look, he's looking down. Liars always look down and like to the left, I think they say. Let's see.
When a car is coming at an officer.
At you.
They make a snap judgment.
Snap judgment and looks away. He can't say makes a snap judgment. He says make a snap. He can't look because he knows his freaking fake Lord is going to punish him one day for all of his bullshit. Speaking of, let's go to a friend of Renee Good to get some testimony about.
Well, I met Renee several years ago. She had married my son, and you know, just a real good person. I mean, outgoing. I mean, I was really impressed the way she was gentle. You know, her patience, and you know, I think she's a great person. But the biggest thing is thinking about Renee. You know, dying in that state of mind. You know, biblically, she wasn't ready to meet the Lord. That hurts me more than anything because I do. You know, I love her, and she's a great person. She stayed at my house, and you know, as a family. I think about everything, even the agent, you know, that shot her. I mean, I seen the video. The car did hit him, I mean, you know, there's just so many things we could say. Could he not shot her? I mean, you know, it's just, you know, when things are happening to you like that, at spur of the moment, you know, sometimes you react, but it's just, it's just sad.
Interesting. So he sounded like he almost kind of supported the ICE agent a little bit. I mean, they're not gonna impeach any of these folks, guys. Kristi Noem. I mean, Kristi Noem just spent $220 million on productions of border videos she made. Were you screwing her? Why did she say at her house, at your house? Because she's a paid protester from out of state. Guys, have you ever met a paid protester? I mean, mostly they're agitators and they're called ICE. There's guys faking. I don't know what you're talking about. Here come the trolls. Here come the trolls. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here come the trolls. And I say, it's all right because you're so pathetic. The dad lives in reality. I don't know. Lives in reality. What is that supposed to mean? So you think he should have shot at a U.S. citizen? What they should have done with the first officer, when he was trying to get into her car and she was driving away, let them drive away. Why did Jonathan Ross, if he feared for his life so much, just answer us this question, Troll City, why would he get out, switch the phone to his left hand so he could be ready with his gun? I believe it shows premeditated that he was ready to hit her. So look in the video, and I can pull this video up. Let's watch it together. Because what I really see happened, he gets out of his car, he's filming it, okay? Switches it to his left hand so his trigger hand is ready. Why do you walk in front of a car if you're fearing for your life? Wouldn't you think he should stay on the right side of the car where he started filming and let it drive off? Had he done that, none of this would have happened. So that's my question. It almost seems premeditated. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find the original. Hang on, Patriots. Because, you know, I mean, nobody deserves to die in America for protesting. Let me see. And also, why, when she drives off after he shoots her, he'd call her a effing bitch? You know what I mean? None of it looks good. Here we go. We're getting close to it. Let me see if I can find it, Patriots. Again, this is Samson's World, where court, comedy, culture, and your world collide. Okay, brought in. Not even going to go back and forth with you. I just know you're opening your. I just know when you're opening your disingenuous. Okay, Brad. Appreciate your compliment. If you fear for your life, then why premeditated walking and switching hands and and the hand and gun? And you already. I mean, watch this. Let's watch in real time. He literally gets out. Okay. He's on the right side of the car. Hang on. Dude, I'm not mad at you.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you.
Okay, dude, that's fine, dude. What part of this is this aggressive domestic terrorist? That's the part I want to know.
Show your face.
Walks all the way around the
We
car.
don't change our plates every morning. Just
Gets
so
the
you know.
wife.
It'll be
She's
the
like,
same
hey.
plate when you come talk to us later.
Yeah, they seem like domestic terrorists.
That's fine. U.S.
Jan.
citizen.
Dude, she looks like she plays goalie on the local hockey team and is a carpool mom. I mean, come on. Watch when he switches hands. See? Do you guys see this? Troll City, I want to pay attention. Totally making up a story that never happened. Why don't you learn to spell? Luckily, I can interpolate. Watch this. Tell me this didn't happen. Okay, this is his camera. All right. And by the way, all these Democratic lawmakers, we're going to make them wear body cams. That won't do shit. This guy's literally filming it.
You want to come at us? You want to come?
Allegedly, they are pressing charges on that. No. Allegedly, they are pressing charges on her wife. I mean, if it's not enough that they blasted her wife, watch him switch his hands. Premeditated.
Go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Get yourself some lunch, big boy.
Get out of the fucking car.
She's like, get out.
Come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen.
Okay, he comes
We
around
don't change
and
our
he
plates
splits his
every
hand.
morning.
Premeditated.
Just so you know, it'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen. Former.
Walks around the car the second time.
You want to come at
Splits
us?
his hands,
I said
gets
go get
ready to
yourself some lunch,
shoot.
big boy. Go ahead.
Is he really that scared of her? Goes around the car for the second time. Here's my question, you guys. He circles the car twice. Let's watch the tape together. He gets out. By the way, their car is not caught in snow. If you notice on the ground, there's no freaking snow anywhere on the ground. There's no snow. So he goes around the car once. Okay, is this somebody fearing for their life that she's weaponized her car? Speaker Mike Johnson just said she's weaponized her car. The guy is allowed to walk around her car twice.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you.
Okay, he's walked around her car in front of her car. Now once he did not try to run. She, a matter of fact, on his first time around, said, "Dude, I'm not mad at you. We're good. We're good. I'm not mad at you." Which is so foreshadowing of God, like that. In a way, she's still. After, she's like, "I'm not mad at you. You shot me. Is it a misunderstanding? I don't know."
The same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen.
You are a sad piece of shit loser. Yeah, let me write that one down. Thank you for that. Sad piece of shit loser. Hold on. Sad piece of shit loser. Yeah, because I forget. You guys get so angry at facts. Okay. So Jonathan Ross has now circled the car twice. Okay. She's a domestic terrorist and she weaponized her car. If she weaponized her car, why did she let him walk around it twice before? Okay. That's number 2, where he switches the cell phone to his other hand, getting ready to shoot. I'm just saying. Weaponizing, acting up, turning right to go. Yeah. And he says, effing bitch. Yeah, they are fact haters. Isn't that funny, man? I don't know what school y'all went to, but I love facts. That's what this time makes me realize, that we have to love facts, because there's so many people out there who don't like to see facts, but it is what it is. I think we just proved a pretty good point there, and a good case as to why she did not weaponize her car. He's able to walk around her car twice, and he also switches it. Hold on one second. Hey, Pop, what's going on?
Nothing. What's going on there?
I'm just on my podcast. Can I call you back?
Oh, yeah. Call me later.
All right. Love you. Bye. So, dude is gaslighting hard. Don't see the women trying to hit the agent. What? Do we need to watch it again? Just tell me why, if she weaponized the car, why is he allowed to walk around it twice? Silky Sweet, I gotta be honest, I have not. I've been cray. Just coaching my son's soccer team, just running. My daughter plays soccer every damn day. I'm trying to talk her out of sports, honestly. She's too good. I'm like, I hate driving. The other angle shows her ramming the cop. Guys, there's no other angle that shows her ramming. You're using words, ramming a cop. You obviously don't believe in our Constitution, and you are okay with American citizens being shot. He circled her car twice. If he feared for his life, okay, guys, if you feared for your life and somebody in the car is trying to ram you, would you walk around their car twice? I don't know. That doesn't make sense. I bet you think Trump is a Russian agent. I don't know about that, but I know he loves Vladimir Putin. You love Russia? Commie in the comments, I guess. Guys, we're Americans. I'm not left. I'm not right. I'm just right versus wrong. What does this one say? No angle showed her ramming him. He knew what he was going to when he put the phone in the other hand. Yep. He switched his hand. He switched phones into the other hand so his gun was ready. You should stop being a sheep. Are you Democratic sheep? Are you being led to slaughter by your own political party and you're all too stupid to even know it? That was a run-on sentence. That was, when you come back to the table. What level of education? Andrea McDonald, 2018. Thank you so much for coming in and talking. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not in a gang. I'm an American. Remember that? Anybody an American in the comments? Deflect and Abafusity Catleo, Brad. You're correct. Brad, just answer me why he walked around her car twice if he was fearing for his life. That's all I want you to tell me. No, just stupid versus clearly uneducated. You're right. Thank you. Cars don't drive sideways. She got shot on her side. That is true. Democrats, American mental disorder, no job, no relationship, no hobbies, no life. Well, I mean, I have voted Democrat, Bramble. I haven't been diagnosed with a mental disorder. I do have learning disabilities, so you might be right there. Yeah, totally jobless. No relationship. I am married. I've been with my wife since I was 19, actually. That's kind of crazy. No hobbies. That's not true. I love to play the drums. I'm a musician. I make little model airplanes. I love making those model airplanes. And a life. I mean, I'm here breathing. Love you. Thanks for the comment. Steve, different. Cars don't drive sideways. Yeah, I like that comment. I'm not either party or, am for legal and honesty. Yeah, I'm just for good versus bad at this point. You're part of ROJ. I don't know what that stands for. Is that a rim job, bro? Do you want a rim job? They feel great. Let's get on to MLK. It's MLK Day. I'm wishing everybody a happy MLK Day. Let's dive into one of his last speeches real quick.
We've got some difficult days ahead, but it really doesn't matter with me now because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
Makes a hair on your back stand up. Alrighty, let's talk MLK, Brad. Yes, sir. Let's talk MLK. What's interesting is if MLK had been around now, he would be protesting in Minneapolis. People would hate MLK now. I think, we need great leaders. We've really lost a lot of our great leaders. There was even conspiracies. I'm not sure if you guys knew this. People, obviously, Martin Luther King was shot at the Lorraine Hotel, April 4th. I think it was 1963, I want to say. Am I wrong about that? Because Kennedy was November 22nd, 68, maybe. I could be switching those years around. But it's just ironic, it's just some people say he was shot. He survived that. Then at the hospital, somebody smothered him with a pillow to make sure he was dead. The government wanted him dead. They did not like Martin Luther King. He was about to organize a blackout of all Black American dollars in America. It was going to cripple the economy. Democrats voted against the 1960 Civil Rights Act. Yes, I know. I'm aware. Every day, Brad, people remind me that I know. And again, I'm not left or right, bro. I understand that the Democrats were around at the start of the KKK, that a lot of people don't understand that Democrats were a very racist political party. So, of course, and I think, Brad, you bring up a beautiful example. Yes, the KKK were Dixie Democrats, exactly. And I think you bring a beautiful example of that, of how important it is to know our history. Because if you don't know your history, yep, they still are, dude. Democrats are just as racist as any Republican. I find Republicans are a little bit more on the sleeve with it and Democrats hide it. But to me, Republicans and Democrats are all on the same side. That's what I preach here on my show. It's us versus them. I'm not a billionaire. Okay. If you're a billionaire, then you might not want to, listen up. Maybe you'll know what the real people want to do. But it's us versus them. It's not Democrat versus, Republican. They try to make us believe that. Here comes the party switch narrative. No, it's all the same. I totally agree with you. And I agree that Democrats are still very racist. They're Chuck Schumer, all of them. Do you think they actually have black families come to their house and break bread? Do you have black friends outside of your coworkers, or somebody at high school? You know what I mean? It's important that we break bread with Latinos, gay people, Asians, Indian. I mean, just down the line. Every single nationality, you should know somebody and have an experience. It just makes you a more well-rounded person. Oh, I didn't know. What is that you didn't know? But yes, MLK, I believe, was killed after. Let's go. Here's a little more history.
Scott King accused the United States government of being involved in MLK's assassination. Here's what they didn't teach you in school. On April 4th of 1968, MLK stepped onto the balcony of the Lorraine Motel in Memphis. Moments later, a single gunshot ended his life. Police quickly blamed a fugitive named James Earl Ray, who pled guilty and was sentenced to 99 years for his crime. So, case closed, right? Not even close. Ray later recanted his confession, claiming he was set up. He claimed a man named Raul had manipulated him into purchasing a rifle and renting a room across from the motel. Decades later, the King family filed their civil suit, claiming that the U.S. government played a role in King's death. This story and the evidence behind it is when I deep dive for my podcast, True Crime. Let me share just a bit of what I uncovered. During trials, 70 witnesses testified about a suspicious lack of police protection, hidden evidence, and a mountain of other oddities. One witness, a waitress, claimed that her boss ran into the restaurant with a smoking gun just moments after King was assassinated.
I mean, you have to think how many people wanted him dead. He was the most powerful black man in America. Period.
That law enforcement
or ever
abandoned
in
their
history.
post just moments before the shot rang out. Even Dr. King's family doubted that James Earl Ray was the real killer. When King's son asked Ray directly if he killed his father, he said no, and the King family said they believed him. And then, in a stunning 1999 verdict, the jury agreed. Yes, they said, the U.S. government was involved in a conspiracy to kill King. But listen, there is so much more to this case. Shocking evidence, hidden motives, unanswered questions. Before TikTok goes down, follow.
What do you guys think about that? I totally agree. I mean, there's so much more than to what we're told. There's just so much more.
Of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read.
I love that.
Of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right.
Come on. Amen. Yeah, I was just thinking about that today, Brad. Jesse Jackson standing right there with him. Oddly, Jesse is full-on race baiter to this day. Yeah, people love that term, race baiter. I'm not, Jesse Jackson. Yeah, who knows? He was standing right next to him. What do you think? Do you think Jesse Jackson had something to do with it? I know they didn't take Jesse. Jesse Jackson, it's like Coca-Cola and Mr. Pibb. You want Coca-Cola, and they took Coca-Cola from us. But these are activists, this is it takes a lot of guts to just stand up. And even, Jesse Jackson, while now we've kind of come to know him, but think about Martin Luther King, we would probably be saying the same thing. They love Martin Luther King because he's dead. We've been able to glorify him in his death, but they don't treat Malcolm X, Huey Newton, Fred Hampton, they don't treat their legacy like that. If we study history, I mean, Black Wall Street, the Tulsa riots massacre, where we literally dropped bombs on a U.S. neighborhood. Yep. And what I love about Martin Luther King, man, these protests these days, you know, and it's getting crazy in Minnesota, of course. There's blood in the snow in Minneapolis. But like Martin Luther King, he didn't have time to go to Starbucks or make a cute sign or anything. Like it was for their life. I mean, he lost his life. I love the U2 song Pride in the Name of Love. In the name of love, one man in the name of love. One man come in a barbed wire fence. One man he will sit. One man come on an empty beach. One man betrayed with a kiss. In the name of love. You know what I mean? Martin Luther King Jr. was one of the greatest American civil rights activists. Facts. What's up, Cheryl? How you doing? He really was. And they took him from us, you know? Seems awful convenient to make MLK a martyr after the government had a hand in his assassination. I know. I mean, honestly, it's kind of what they did to Charlie Kirk. Now, I'm not comparing at all Charlie Kirk to MLK ever, any day, but I believe the government had something to do with his assassination as well. Allegedly. I'm doing well, Secret Service Sam. How are you? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Cheryl. You need to come back on the show. Let's talk. I actually need to get moving along here, guys, off the live because I got to take my daughter to the dentist. Yeah, it was very convenient to make him a martyr. Did you guys see Nicki Minaj is calling out Don Lemon, called him a cocksucker, which, you know, he says it's a gay slur, obviously. Let's hear what Don Lemon had to say. He
been asking me about responding to Nicki Minaj's unhinged homophobic tweet about me. I usually don't respond to this stuff.
What I love, he says I usually don't respond, but he's responded on every damn network he can get on.
Let me just say this. Nicki Minaj, stop talking about shit for which you know nothing about. This is out of your depth, by the way. And you are a homophobic bigot. You don't care about African Americans. You're not an African American. From what I know, you are.
You know what's funny? I got to ask people. I say black. I say like, oh yeah, man, you know, Black Americans. I personally, the whole African American thing, I was a bit like, if you say African American, you don't actually have black friends. But I mean, obviously, it's Don Lemon, I know. But what do you guys? Do you guys say African American or Black American or whatever? I don't know.
Are reportedly an undocumented citizen, so you should be deported under Donald Trump's rules. And the other thing is that your family members, you have one family member who is reportedly a sex offender, the other family member, your husband or whatever, a sex offender is your husband, and one of them is
the sex offender is your husband. Yeah, she clearly is begging for immunity, man. And she to Erica Kirk's face called JD Vance that assassin. It's like, oh, I mean, like out of all the words you could say to a widow whose husband was just assassinated, you say the word assassin. That's God. That was God just like blah, puking that shit out of her mouth so everybody could hear the truth.
Is reportedly a pedophile, and you have nerve to talk about me and what you think that I do. Nicki Minaj, get a life. Stop being a pick-me. You should have put a pick-me doll on that damn tweet instead of a Chucky doll, because you are nothing but a pick-me. And I choose not to pick you. And so should black people, and so should gay people. Shouldn't buy your music.
Uh-oh. Don Lemon, man. What is that? Don't Lemon talk about a professional propagandist? I don't know. I say African American. Okay, Cheryl. Interesting. I say black folks. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think there's all kinds of, you know, but I always love to hear how people, you know, say it. I remember in high school, it was politically correct. We started like, you know, European Americans, you know, all that. I get it. I just say black, but just because I'm probably, you know, I'm lazy and my black friends don't seem to care. Anyway, I'm digressulating. This has been a great little show today, a great feed, guys. I really appreciate you. This is Samson's World, where court, comedy, culture, and your universe collide. I really, yeah, I say white folks too. I say white people. I actually call white people crackers, or saltines or Ritz or wafers. Just joking. God, this is great. I love you guys. I say white folks too. Yeah, I do too. I just, you know what I mean? People are people, so what does it mean? You and I get it together so awfully. Guys, please come back every single day. I am here shooting this shit. It's independent journalism, whether you like me, whether you don't, whether you think I'm a libtard, or like somebody said earlier, you're a sad piece of shit loser. I'm just here for you guys to deliver some truth in the storm. Like all these guys, everybody, like Nikki Glazer said, CBS is just CB shit, bullshit news. Every single network. So I'm just a real guy here. I'm just here in my studio, in the roof of my house. My mother has kindly let me live with her long enough to just do this talk show. And I love you guys. I appreciate the support. I got to get back out into the real world and fight the good fight. I love all you guys, whether you're MAGA, whether you're Antifa, Islam, you know, even if whether you're American, whether you're not American, to all my global patriots, I love you as well. Anybody who just wants to be here in the world and do good and believes in doing unto others what you want done to yourself, that's what I support. That's what I do. I'm a Jew for Jesus. Love you guys. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of the world.
Can you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?